Folks, welcome in for Trainwreck today. It's time to get the week started as we put a wrap on February. USA men's hockey, a cinematic thriller, and they get it done against Canada yesterday. We'll break down all the madness from Sports City all the way to Italy. We've also got a man who's well-traveled and a man who's well-managing, Luke CELLINO, in studio to talk the CELLINO truck wrap and much more. Stay tuned. Let's go.
We all need a place where we can be ourselves, somewhere you can leave all your worries on the shelf, and whether you win or lose, you can count on me, and I can count on you. You know this train never stops. 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 This train never stops.
What did I do? Did I bring myself in? Did I click out of it? I don't know what happened, but folks, welcome on into
Train
Trainwreck
doesn't stop, the
today.
intro does.
It's not stopping. Episode 73. You already know we are live from Hilbert College. We got Slick Al on my left. We got Don in the ones and twos. We got Alec in the saddle, and we've got a very special guest. I mean, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? We got people. Where in the world is Luke CELLINO, the czar of CELLINO plumbing, heating, cooling, electric? Let's make some noise for him. 6-8 flush. 6-8 flush. 6-8 flush. Woo! All right,
Hey,
welcome
let's
in.
go.
I know we kind of hazed you there with the entrance. First time on Trainwreck today.
Sure is, yeah.
You didn't even catch us at the old spot. You waited until we got the new studio. You weren't coming to that old one.
I've watched you guys go though, so it's all good. What an opening though. I
Yeah,
appreciate
listen, that's why we're here. What an opening. But let's jump right into it on Trainwreck today. What a closing yesterday for the men's hockey Olympic tournament. We were obviously at Sports City, 1407 Niagara Street, making it happen. Let's go back to before the game. We get there, Slick. You're there at 7:30. The odds that you were going to be at Sports City first, kind of an underdog cover there.
I beat the employees to Sports City Pizza Pub, waiting outside, not a problem. Sun was out, was balmy, was okay. Doors get open 10 minutes prior to 8, drinks being poured thanks to courtesy of Kathy Hochul with the Tagislation.
The Tagislation was big.
Huge.
The Tagislation is also like when you give out like a key to the city. Like it was going to happen anyways. It's just like,
Yeah,
like
it's
you're
like
kind of
now we'll just turn a blind eye to it.
you're hedging your bets for
Yes.
sure. I mean, Luke, you've seen some of these times when they roll back the rules regarding drinking. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
For sure.
Well, I mean, it's great too. It kind of lets people like, hey, go out, spend your money at your local business because people are going to do it at home anyway. It's no law that says I can't be drinking a beer at 6 a.m. in my own house. So,
Honest question.
to do it outside, love it.
Are there like state liquor authority representatives out on Sundays at 8 a.m. like looking for like bars that are open? Because like they're like, everyone relax till like 10 a.m. Like are there agents out there like really hunting like down these opportunities? I
Well-
feel like that was much to do like kind of a little smoke screen there from the old Gov.
Agreed. I think like if something was brought to their attention during
Yeah.
the NFL season, maybe.
Yeah,
But like
true.
today, like everyone in that authorities is at home watching the USA game. They might be at their local pub watching the game as well. So I think everyone got in on the Tagislation and enjoyed themselves.
I'm wondering too, because if you know Banshee, lovely spot, love it, awesome spot. They open on Sundays at like 8 a.m. to show soccer games. Like
That's
Premier
right.
League
Yeah, they're a
soccer.
big
I
soccer
don't
pub.
know if they serve, and I'm not trying. I think maybe they have like a special license to do that. Or
There are
something.
special permits you
Like,
can
so
get.
I'm wondering if you can get that, but you just gotta like everything with the government, just pony up more cash.
Yeah,
Like,
gotta get that license, gotta get that voucher for sure, or gotta know someone. That's basically all that life is for sure. Speaking of knowing someone, great crew at Sports City. We had Origin Cam, we had Kroom, we had Anthony, who we'll be talking about for a little bit. Poncho's Army General. Who else we got?
No, that was the Mount Rushmore right there. Also, Dream Blunt rotation.
Dream rotation for sure. Can we talk for a second though about you and Mother Rizzo?
What? Why?
All I know is I was there and you go, "Is that Mike's mom?" Like, and this is a woman who's been in close proximity to sports.
Well,
She's been doing tasks above and beyond that anyone could ever imagine.
Mike threw
she
me a
supported
smoke
Mike in both ways. What happened? What happened?
Because she greeted me at the door, but when I texted Mike asking him who's opening, he said Chris. So I was like, with a K though, and I know, like, I'm pretty sure
that was your only leverage in that situation.
It was a smoke screen. Like,
we have so much evidence to the contrary. That was why you have to admit, I had to ask you how that came to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, anyways, don't be mad.
I'm not mad.
I mean, you know Rizzo's mom who's constantly around Sports City.
We chat all the time. In fact, we're so cose when USA scored. You see the video going crazy when you panned away. I wish this got caught on video. I picked her up and spun her around.
I was trying,
and then put her back down. But she was all for it too.
Yeah,
she was like,
she
practically jumped into the embrace.
There's an argument that she was very much in sync with both of you. When we were nervous in the third period, you two had the same look as well.
Yeah.
So we get into the game. U.S. with a solid start. By the way, what happened with these anthems and everything? Were there anthems played before the games at these things? What happened?
I don't think there are. I think that's the winner gets theirs played at the end.
Yeah, no, it's at that medal ceremony.
Oh, it's part of it. Okay,
the losers just have to stand and
the loser. Let me tell you,
anthem.
If you thought a cuck chair at a hotel was bad, this loser for the gold medal game, for sure craziness. I know, Luke, you were taking it in. First 20 minutes, you're a hockey guy also. You've always dreamed of having your own Zamboni. We all know that. What stuck out to you most from like the first part of the game? I think we all agree Canada like sees momentum like about halfway to second period through. But what about that first period? What were you seeing?
Yeah, so not only am I a hockey guy, I was a goalie. So
there
I'm
you go.
watching Hellenbach from the beginning, and
Makes a lot of sense.
he was on fire, does it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, I thought just from the beginning, Hellenbach looked great. So, Canada came out fire, and they're moving the puck. USA actually dominated the first half of it a little bit. So I thought USA came out fast, but
it was weird. USA was in the zone, it felt like, but Canada was getting some flutter opportunities. There was a point where it was like 4-0 in shots, Canada, but it felt like USA had just as much action.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, Boldy breaks through the zone. I think he goes through Makar and Taze. I mean, this was a sick Olympic goal.
The flip up and then splitting the defenseman is just unbelievable to pull off in a game, let alone on the biggest international stage of all hockey.
Yeah, that was impressive. And going back to the first period talk, I think it favored us because that first period, everyone came out so physical. And that's like the USA hockey style. When it was like speed, quick passes, and we were just trying to keep up with them. In the second period, that's when trouble happened. But that first goal, really, really pretty. Remind me of Hannah Murphy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, from the women's team with her sick goal at
or was it Abby Murphy?
Abby Murphy.
I
did that yesterday too.
We did the same thing. I know.
I
Gates was probably just tore an ACL going for that correction.
Yeah, no, for sure. The goal you're referencing, the Minnesota goal.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it wasn't as good as that because that one was really
that one
sick,
she put through the leg. She put up and then through the legs.
It had shades of that, and I mean that at that moment I was like, we got this. Obviously, momentum swung the other way.
Yeah, so I think that was kind of like a little punch in the mouth, though, right? Like, because Canada whoever wanted to get that first goal was going to have an advantage. Luke, I don't know about you. Yeah, felt like we had momentum for most of the first period. And after 20 minutes, you're feeling pretty good about where the USA was at.
Yeah, Canada has a lot of firepower. So certainly was concerned. You've seen it going right into the second period there. Canada looked like they
came out. Now, Cooper, who, has had an interesting Olympics, has come under fire for a little bit. Things here and there. His comments yesterday were definitely nothing that is going to win him anything with anybody in the 50 United States. With that said, he must have laid into him in that first intermission because Canada came out on fire for sure. This is where the hellebuck of it all really started. Getting water club. I deserve that one after my pre-show. With that said, that was when hellebuck not started to stand on his head, but he was definitely under fire a little bit, Luke, in that early second.
Yeah, I mean, I would say just even rebound control. If you look at the two goalies, Hellenbach's controlling the rebounds, putting them to the side. It wasn't really too dirty in front of the net, but also U.S. defense, Canada's getting in there, but defense was swarming them pretty good. A couple times they're jumping behind the goalie. I don't know if that was third period or the second period. One of the defensemen made a nice save behind them.
Yeah. McAvoy made a nice save in the third period. I think it was in those waning moments, especially when we were under fire. I believe that was when it was. The real first speed bump for the USA, even though they were still up 1-0, hit middle of the second period. They go on a 5-on-3 penalty kill, or as we were calling yesterday, the patriotic kill, because all of a sudden, those 90 seconds, some of the loudest eruptions at Sports City Pizza Pub were on those clears and those defensive efforts 30 minutes to the game select.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 for 3 on the kill just against. I think USA also killed every single penalty in the tournament. Could be wrong.
Both men's and women's team. I
Both-
saw that was the stat, like 31 or 34, like 100% penalty
That
kill.
is insane. Yeah, the penalties came at unfortunate times, but when you're able to kill them, the offense will get rolling again, obviously. And that they were able to do. Like you said, the roar that was coming when every time the puck cleared the zone at Sports City Pizza Pub was something to behold on.
Yeah, I mean, I was just sitting there being like, this is why we need playoff hockey in the 7-1-6. Is like, I haven't been to a live bar where, yeah, people are getting that heated over just clearing the puck on a kill. It's a shot that wasn't really like a great chance, but you know, any shot can go in and you hope to. So the environment, I mean, that's an environment I've missed for a while. They've said it too about the KeyBank Arena. It seems like we're getting that back though. And that's, I'm just excited that what this game will lead to, hopefully.
The KeyBank
NHL
Library
season.
has definitely been stepping its game up lately. We may have to change it to the KeyBank Rec Center for sure. But Don, you and I were ranting about it during that second period. And Luke, I want to go for you for your thoughts on this, because you look back on it, obviously USA won gold and we're making our way to that cinematic finish. Mike Sullivan, right? The coach?
Yeah.
I mean, little questionable decision-making. Like, first off with the Tage Thompson minutes, obviously that's an easy one for Buffalo fans to point out. But it felt like we were just getting dominated in that second period and had absolutely no answer. There was no adjustment. Canada was just constantly getting in the zone. Felt like we were just clearing the puck out to center ice most of the time, or even a lot of icings.
Yeah, no, first of all, I do think Canada is very talented. I think they have the more talented forwards. So I think
That's for sure. Especially without Crosby?
Yeah, well, without Crosby,
Okay.
for sure. Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, they have, McKinnon,
Yeah.
Celebrini, I would say, had a great tournament. So
Yeah, Celebrini seems to be the new hotness, right? I mean, I kind of miss this guy amongst the dart of it all. But
He did,
I mean,
but he had several opportunities to win it, though, too.
Yeah.
He had 2 or 3 great opportunities towards the end of the third period, or maybe it was overtime. And, great players do put it away and win the game. You go even to McDavid. What was it, 2010 when he scored when Crosby beat Miller?
Yeah,
McDavid had the chance, had the breakaway, didn't get a shot off.
yeah.
So that's
just stick-handled right to
Yeah, that one
to
was
that.
interesting. He just basically took it right into the crease and
That was
tried
fun.
to make a move there.
It seemed like that happened both times on their clear-cut breakaways. Like, Hellebuck didn't challenge them like crazy, but all of a sudden they ran out of room,
Well,
like right amongst
he
the
took
pads.
down the angle and kept the gap between him and the skater perfectly. If you come out far but not too far and you can match that speed, I mean, that's how he played it perfectly, where they try to deke because you're out so far they have no angle, but then they're in too tight, and now your pad is covering the bottom half and you got your blocker on the top half. But the Mike Sullivan of it all, I was bitching. I remember I didn't like the line matchups. There were multiple times we had our fourth line. It seemed like we were running our first, second, and then fourth, skipping that third line and second line, and even we didn't see much of Tage. I thought, again, I just think that he's a big guy with a big reach, and we're playing a lot like Jack Hughes, hero of the tournament. But there was a couple times in that second period where that fourth line with Hughes and what's the
Hughes Bros?
Yeah, well, like the forward line.
Miller?
Chuck.
Yeah, JT
Oh,
Miller.
yeah. I knew
He did not have a-
Miller and Sullivan were getting it from you yesterday.
I'm not a fan of JT Miller. And there were times when you had JT Miller on the ice with McKinnon on the ice, and then same thing. You had him on the ice when McJesus is on the ice. It's like
It's not good.
bad matchups in the second period that I think just hurt us even more in terms of the momentum swing of the game. But
We were talking
Not
last
out
week how
alive.
there's even still politics at the USA national hockey level on who gets playing time and everything, just like there is in high school and travel teams. Sports are just crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean, Rangers coach, there's a couple Rangers players that I don't think should have been there. There's a Dallas Star.
Paul
forward.
Hamilton was laying into him. Did you see that clip?
No, I
He's
didn't.
basically he just took his Rangers guys.
Yeah,
He didn't even
that's
try.
the
They had a
JT
whole
Miller
segment right
of
out
it
there.
all.
Let's break down exactly what. He's like, well, I could talk for a while, or I could talk to them and then just bring in their Rangers guys. So it's like, well, yeah, that's how pretty clear cut and simple.
Yeah.
It's crazy that it's that transparent to me in a world where everything is kind of coded and everything is, very broken down. So obviously Hellebuck's playing his ass off. USA's cheek tightening for sure, and that makes it all the more brutal when Makar just zips in there, finds the back of the twine. Best defenseman in the world for sure, and he showed it off again this tournament, I think, for the most part.
Yeah, absolute rocket of a wrist shot too. Not much you can do there, even when you're having a game like Hellebuyck had. That masterclass, one's going to get by. That's one of the best players in the entire world, and showed it there. Just buries it, tie game, and maybe we escaped that period.
Absolutely
with just
escaped that second period. The fact that like the expected goals were insane, and it was probably much like the third period, to be honest.
Yeah, we were getting outshot like crazy. The zone control time was ridiculous. So to come away with just one behind Hellebuyck was lucky, to say the least.
I would say that Makar owed Canada that goal, though. You know, that first goal that we got, sure, was great effort by Boldy, but you should never be splitting defensemen in that.
Yeah.
Not Makar.
Not Makar, especially in the first period.
Yeah, no.
So I felt like Makar owed that one.
I said that right away when he did that move. Like, the move was nothing. You got to play the body there. I don't know what happened. That's two of the best defensemen in the world. That just shows they even have brain lapses on the world stage.
Lapses for sure. From this point on, there was no such thing as a lapse for Connor Hellebuyck. We come out for the third period. Seems like Team Canada hair was just on fire as when they came out in the second period, because about 60 to 90 seconds in, Taves gets a chance literally on the doorstep. Your classic, like, shoot one in from the point. You know, it just bounces the right way and you tuck it in. He goes to tuck it in. Hellebuyck, Luke, like, he's going to, like, try and create a wall behind him, but he's really just getting the stick there in the moment. And just like the edge of the stick knocks it wide of the net. Kind of like the save you low-key like dream of as a goalie in a weird way. Like, obviously you want to make a great technical save and like stone a shooter or something, but that's like the desperation, like literally laying it all on the line.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to get his stick all the way on the ice and block as much as possible, and luckily he didn't, because Taves did get off the ice, and the angle he had it got enough the puck to keep it out.
Just enough time. Like, I thought for sure it was already a 2-1 game.
I like turned around.
Yeah.
I thought it for sure we were down, and we were going to be trailing for the next bit.
But it took like a minute
somehow,
to show what
some
happened.
way.
Yeah.
You know, I just didn't know how big
there
the
was a
land.
flurry of play, and then you're like, oh, did he like shoot it wide or something?
Yeah.
And then I remember that gasp when everyone saw it, and then it deflected.
I think that might have
been.
been the hands on my head moment.
No, that was after that, because we were getting cheek tight.
Everyone in Sports City was like looking at each other like, how did that not go in? Like,
So-
what happened?
Yeah, because you didn't
It's-
actually see the
and then
stick get on
replay,
it
and
in
obviously
live
that-
time.
No.
that has kind of become the image of the I would say the whole tournament. That overhead image.
That overhead image
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah,
That will go down in history for a very long time.
yeah.
Well, we've seen the Crosby scoring on a Miller one quite enough.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
they showed that way too many times yesterday.
Way too many times for sure for anyone's liking. And I think that's what made it all the worse, because you like felt like another moment like that coming as
also-
USA was just holding on for dear life. There was a point real quick before we get into all of their bid. Like, I could have sworn they were like outshot us like 14-1 or like 15-1 over like a stretch of the games.
Yeah, no, that's not surprising at all. Like I said, they were controlling the zone. And like you said, we couldn't really do as much as chip it out to the neutral zone just to change our guys at a point during the second there. Real quick, too, as a Sabres fan, watch it when they show the Crosby golden goal in 2010. It's even that much worse as a Sabres fan because of the Winter Classic shootout being like the exact same ending. So just hate how much they show that.
I go back to even no goal, right? It reminds me of no goal way back in the day.
Yeah,
There you
there's
go.
And there's low key on a much smaller scale. There's kind of like a Mahomes Allen type vibe on the Crosby Miller's. Crosby always just got the better of Miller
Oh,
at the
for
end
sure.
of the day,
My
unfortunately.
first Sabres game ever, Crosby won in overtime over Miller.
Yeah, so that's just tough. And I hated that game-winning play. Like, squeaked through. It felt like
That goal was so
It was
shitty.
terrible. But just, I hate to say it, kind of like the vibes during that third period. We were squeezing. We were waiting for that Canada goal, and it made it all the funnier that we had Anthony Poncho's Army just screaming, like, we're gonna win.
We're gonna win this game.
Nobody worry. Like, we're gonna win. Like I'll tell you, it was like you could hear a pin drop, because like it was just Canada scoring chance, U.S. clear it out, like Canada scoring chance, like icing, like can't, like it was a terrible time. But Anthony, he rallied the troops when we needed it the
They
most.
have faith, and he kept that faith. Then somehow, some way, we'll get to some things in between there. But yeah, no, he was
saved by
he's the
Hellebuyck.
most confident man in the room the entire time.
It wasn't even one of the like 5-star saves from Hellebuyck, but he made a save, and everyone's just like, oh, and he's just like, Thank you, Jesus. Screaming, we're like, what is going on? Absolutely. Like, sometimes when things are tense, when you're tough, when you're in the trench, you need a guy who's going to keep things loose like that. You need a guy with a positive mindset. So that's exactly what Poncho's Army, Anthony, was bringing to the table for sure. We've got a Hellebuck save. So this is when we had the McAvoy save. So people have broken this down. They didn't get to this on the broadcast, really. But there was a flurry in front of the net where Hellebuck's kind of out of it just because he made the initial save. And the puck is like lobbed into like the net somehow.
It's in the air headed towards the net.
And McAvoy just kind of like, whoa, like,
he positions his body between the net and the puck, and then does his best to not get a hand pass called while also just clearing the puck from the crease. Kind of just gives it a bump out there.
Wait, can you hand pass this? I thought you can't put your glove on it, right?
You can hand pass in the defensive zone, not in your crease.
Ooh, okay.
So you can't.
Yeah.
You can't like swipe the puck out with your hand in your own crease. That's a penalty shot. Also, you can't close your hand on the puck.
Yeah, 100%
so if the puck's
can't do
out
that.
here, it has to be a bump forward. If the puck's here, even if you don't close it completely and you just like reach out and
maybe
put it back,
slap it.
that counts as closing your hand on the puck. That's just a 2-minute penalty. Hand pass in the crease though is a penalty shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so absolutely insane hockey IQ play from McAvoy.
Yeah, McAvoy was insane. I always remember the penalty shot rule because of 2006 Stanley Cup Game 1. Hurricanes Oilers, it happened.
Yeah,
for
wow.
Sure.
Oh, my goodness.
Chris Pronger takes the penalty shot. But lock it down to end of regulation. And then, like, again, it hit me with the not knowing the rules. Like, I know I love to be like a sports enthusiast. I didn't know if we had a 20-minute intermission. I didn't know if they were coming back 3-on-3, but that was the case in both. How would you describe the vibe of that intermission?
Oh, man. I don't know. Tense. Nerve-wracking. All the above. Like, no one wanted to speak because we all just...
That's what made Anthony all the funnier because he was the only one with any bravado. He was the only one still, like, talking it up. Like, no reason to be nervous. I think as Buffalo fans, like, we're all just kind of conditioned in that spot. Like, something bad's going to happen.
We're all expecting heartbreak, for sure. Especially with how the 2010 game ended. We're all waiting on impending doom and unfortunate events to happen. Anthony was the only one with bravado, as you said, and thank goodness someone had it because I needed some uplift in that intermission, and it was way more than 20 minutes, in my opinion.
So, yeah, I was actually the opposite way. I was so tight during the game that the long intermission, I was like, all right, catch my breath. Gonna get another beer, gonna have a dart outside, gonna get back to baseline.
That dart session between regulation and OT was legendary. Everyone was going hard.
The whole group of us went out.
Crazy.
There were darts, huge dart party. Sometimes you got to do it. And honestly, it takes the edge off a little bit. Not everyone make your own choices in regards to that. But sometimes you need to rip one and to go outside for a hot snack. And that helped me big time.
For certain. So we got ready to eat some overtime. Sports City obviously rocking. We get the initial chance. I'm trying to remember. McDavid kind of came in on like a 1-on-3. He didn't get anything. We got the puck back, and there was a great crossing play to Quinn Hughes where he had kind of a yawning net. But Binnington, like, it looked like he missed the shot originally. Do you guys remember that one? They crossed it to Hughes. Binnington actually made the save on that one. Like, do you remember this play I'm talking about?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hit the top of his glove.
It was like literally side to side. Binnington made an amazing save.
Did it hit the top of his glove? It looked like it missed the net.
Looked like it missed the net. Yeah, that's right.
That one, yep.
So everyone's like, oh, he missed the net because he had such an open net. But it was like, oh my God, what a Binnington save for sure. They come back down. It's like more McDavid. He tries to kind of do the same thing. There wasn't really much from Canada. Like I rewatched the OT this morning. There were just a couple fluttery opportunities. U.S. turned it over twice getting out of the zone, so that kind of made things feel tougher and more neurotic. Then finally, they get the puck, Werenski, deep in his own zone. He makes like a pass to Hughes. It's a shitty pass, especially in your own defensive zone. Hughes could have been like chill on it and like been like, they're going to get it, but I'll have like solid defense and we'll be manned up. He just lacks at it with like a stick, like it's like a regulation game in like New Jersey or something.
Like a swipe, yeah.
Regular season game. Knocks it forward. Like Werenski's all the way up there, gets to it, passes it back to him. It happened in a blur, boys. It happened in a blur.
Yeah, blink of an eye. Next thing you know, pass to Hughes right on the tape. finds the net 5-hole, I think, and the rest is history.
Before that, I think it was actually Jack Hughes that was. McDavid was coming down. He's playing one-on-one defense against McDavid. So shout out to Jack Hughes there.
He stepped up too. I know he said he felt bad after taking a penalty earlier in the game. So
forgot to mention he literally was spitting chicklets.
Forgot to mention Jack Hughes. I didn't know. Did anyone feature in live time that he had lost the front tooth in real time?
No, like that's kind of the weird thing about this Olympic broadcast. I feel like in the NHL, anytime, but we knew he was cut because remember we were
hyped.
I
don't know if you've seen it. They've been catching a lot of flack about the way they've captured like the winning goals with those zoom outs, like versus being like right on the player, like an NHL broadcast would. Some other things, a lot of flack for NBC in the streaming.
I didn't realize
broadcast.
They showed the replay where you're like, and now it makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, he got slapped right in the teeth. Hard not to lose one from that. But when they did the post game interview, and you're like, oh man, wow, yeah, mouthful of blood, missing half his front tooth, if not more than half, and part of the other one. I mean, that's what we call gut, boys. That's what we call gut. Also, too, I want to rewind because, and we'll get into the way Canada kind of was like a little fucking pissy girls after losing instead of just tipping their cap.
Very pissy.
We had a couple of posts in that third period. If you remember,
there was the
double
the
post
deflection.
one. Hellbuck made great saves, but we had like two off the iron in the third. So, like our chances were there too. So
see the deserve to win a meter.
No,
crazy.
What was it?
I don't know. I think they said like they didn't put an actual percentage, but they said Canada expected goals was like 5, US was 2.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
So I don't know. I don't know what's out there. But
good thing the deserve to win meter doesn't determine games.
Well, Canada's got to bring up goalies then. I mean, they didn't have good choice to begin with. And their goalie didn't play that. Even Jack Hughes' goal. That should save that.
Terrible all tournament too, going down early to teams that they
in the elimination round. They never grabbed the lead in any game. They were always playing from behind for sure. So no one but themselves to blame for certain on that game-winning goal. The fallout. We got the production nerds were mad that they didn't follow Hughes. Oh wait, no, my bad. That's what I wrote. Oh yeah, production people were mad. Hughes got the Jim Schwartz treatment at Olympic Village. He's getting carried around on the shoulders. Hellbuck and him doing the drunk interview. Hellbuck clearly the real MVP after all this.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, he stole the game. That's why the Sabres in the late 90s, early 2000s were good. You have Dominik Hasek. Dominik Hasek stole 98.
Yeah.
I mean, that's you get a goalie that's hot and can stand on his head and a team that's willing to, clog the front of the net. Because that's the thing. We blocked a lot of shots. There was McAvoy's, his save. You get a team like that, you can beat anyone.
You're the goalie. You're still in my book. This is what you dream about, right? Like stealing a game, stealing a big game, stealing an Olympic gold medal game.
Yeah, I'm to me personally, and I think a lot of people like you love to watch an outstanding goalie on your team go and win it. And as a Buffalo fan, where we've never won it big, this is USA. It is our team. So just see us go out and win and have that goaltending performance that we've seen from the Hasek days, even part of the Miller days. I thought it made that game that much more just interesting and fun to watch.
That stacking the pad and stick save was very Dominik Hasek-esque.
For certain.
Yeah, he was scrambling.
Yeah, no doubt.
Great performance out of Hellbuck for sure. Speaking of performances, they are on their way back to the U.S. Apparently, the party is in Miami at 11 tonight. Not 11 the time, Club 11. What are we thinking to put a button on this U.S. Olympic hockey final tab?
Oh,
I'm thinking, well, first off, it would be very patriotic out of them to offer a discount for sure. But I'm saying pre-discount.
They're drinking for free.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It could be a 5-finger discount for sure, especially if you're promoting that they're there. You could probably sell out the rest of the club just to be in the proximity. $600,000 by club standards. I'm thinking the $5,000 and $10,000 bottles are easily coming out.
It is Miami. So.
There's 20 to 30 of them.
Yeah.
Like and hockey guys kind of drink like whales.
Yeah, they can put them back for sure. Yeah. Even the smaller guys. So that
those are the ones you got to be worried about.
It was pretty great. They're like, there's a reporter asking like a question to Quinn Hughes, and he's like not paying attention. He just holds up the bottle of beer. Is like,
see that was great.
He puts up the one finger and points.
Yeah,
Like,
ordering the one. Well, it wasn't even finished.
It wasn't even half finished.
Like, I need a backup.
Those are the guys we got to worry about.
Yeah.
Because he knows that he'll be finished with that one in no time, and he needs another one right on deck.
Oh yeah,
folks. Speaking
be
of
hyped up,
championship gold medal performances, we'd be remiss not to talk with our guest Luke CELLINO about the 2026 truck wrap brought to you by CELLINO Plumbing, HVAC, and Electric. Luke, probably now that I've been in the CELLINO-verse a little while here, our most exciting yearly event.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be the 9th year,
Yeah.
so it's been going on for quite some time, and we get a lot of involvement. I think last year we got 80,000 or so votes, so community is definitely highly involved.
So if someone's just tuning in for the first time, Trainwreck, they're used for our nonsense. They're ready to hear, who's hot or not or whatever. What exactly is the truck wrap competition?
So basically, years ago, I'm a big March Madness fan. Not a big basketball fan in particular, but love March Madness. Something about the competition. It's the one time of the year that I'll have the TV going while I'm working. So love the bracket.
Magical time of the year.
We happened to have a brand new truck that we wanted to wrap, and we knew we wanted to do something with nonprofits. Didn't really know what to do, so we thought, hey, let's build like a 32 nonprofit bracket. Could we get 32 nonprofits? Is the first question. First year starting it, kind of threw it out there, and we ended up getting tons of nominations for nonprofits. So switch it to that standard 64 bracket, and what we really try and do is get 64 nonprofits in there. We have the community vote on which nonprofit they want to see win. So it gets these nonprofits to certainly get involved, reach out to their supporters. So it does. One thing we've heard is it really does polarize nonprofits together, but ultimately they're trying to win us, going to wrap one of our plumbing trucks in their color branding, with their logo, and their messaging, wrapping on one of our trucks, again trying to get their message out there more. A lot of these nonprofits, they're small 501c3s, they don't have a lot of money to invest in, so we want to help them show that, and then we donate to them for a year. So we donate 5% of our revenue to that truck.
And whether it's Bear putting on a tutu or, helping out the kiddies at 10 Lives Club, this truck wrap knows no bounds. So with that said, obviously, it's funny. You said we were nervous about getting 32. I feel like with the nominations and everything, we're into the hundreds of organizations. And the coolest thing to me, like you said, is that even if they don't win, even if they don't get to the pinnacle of all of these nonprofits where they get the truck wrap and all the benefit all year long from CELLINO Plumbing, they get to see their community rally around them. They get to see people have their back who maybe when they're working 365 days a year to support this cause, they don't know if they're always there. So it's a nice way to kind of call to action the communities that these non-for-profits have behind them.
Yeah, no, for sure. And this is all stuff that I'll learn talking with them. Number one, I had no idea.
I've seen you learn front row. Danceability, you're learning all kinds of moves.
Yeah, you have no idea how many nonprofits are out there. And I certainly didn't until I got involved in this. And it's there's still every year there's a whole bunch of new ones that come in that for things that you never knew existed, like Danceability, our last year winner. What a great nonprofit. They bring in people all sorts of ages to come and take dance classes.
I like that. Speaking of things are heating up over in the truck wrap nominations. Believe those last a couple more days. It looks like voting goes till February 25th at 3 p.m. Eastern. So if you've already supported your not-for-profit, go to CELLINOplumbing.com. Make sure you're voting for them to follow through, or come and nominate your own nonprofit for this year's CELLINO truck wrap competition, where things are certainly heating up. Speaking of heating up, Don, it's time to cue the music. It is time for CELLINO Plumbing, Cooling, and Electric, Hot or Not. On the tech side of things, for sure. But with that said, I will kick it off.
StreamYard.
I will kick it off with my hot. We've got Alyssa Liu out of the U.S. Olympic team. Slick, it's not about the performance, okay? Because obviously winning a medal is nice. You don't really get a lot of money off that. 200,000 Instagram followers at the start of the Olympics, currently sitting at 4.2 million. We are talking about a 2,100% increase. We are talking about having your own business off of this, so that's awesome. Alyssa Liu, congratulations on the followers. We love to see that. I didn't mention it in our game recap. Our boy Cale Makar, who obviously people think, and I said is the #1 defenseman in the world, the back check on the Hughes goal, not exactly skating very hard. just enough to let Hughes have that kind of wide open side. So you can mess all you want. I couldn't believe Canada whining about 3-on-3 when they could put McCarr, McKinnon, and McDavid out there. Obviously, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous.
But McCarr's back check gets the nod from me, Slick.
Yeah, I tend to pity him a little there just because, the 3-on-3, it's the end of the game. Guys are tired, but
I feel like too, sometimes guys play hoping for a block shot and they can take a
then they're on the way,
breakaway the other way.
Yep.
Some gamesmanship in that. I think he saw that there was a 2-on-2. You can see him kind of realize there's a trailer behind him last minute and kind of do a like.
He does a little speed up. He does a speed up.
He probably didn't think the pass was going to get off.
Too little, too late though. Yeah.
Shout out JoJo.
All right, for my hot, I got the WNBA. As of this morning, they announced for the first time in league history that players will be earning off the revenue share. WNBA is making profit, first time ever, and you got a competitor as well in the women's basketball world in Unrivaled. So you love to see the women's hoops side of thing making the money that they deserve.
Did they explain this was like from ticket boosts, like that they've been getting recently, or what was the call?
It just said from generated revenue from the previous season.
Let's go. Let's keep generating that revenue because I think we all agree the WNBA is an awesome product right now.
Yeah,
for sure.
The rivalries are great.
Rivalries are great, and there's some must-see matchups, so that's a good thing.
Big names,
just as many in the WNBA as there are in the NBA for must-see matchups for me.
The one player, the teammate of Caitlin Clark, that kind of, what's her name?
Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah, she's kind of become this star off the court because she's got some spicy comments. There's the thing when she like went into the cameraman and kind of just sat on for a minute.
There's a lot of things happening in the WNBA.
She's
whether it's the NBA or the WNBA, there's never any shortage of drama. When it hits the hardwood, it's time for the hard action.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's great to see it. Love to see the WNBA making waves. My not hot is this New York blizzard watch. I know we're not in New York City. We're supposed to get the frontal of this, but I think they got maybe 4 to 6 inches at most. This is just a normal day for us. It sucks that the snow is back and it's lingering around, but this is not a blizzard. Miss me with that bullshit.
As we know, Slick's never been wrong with any weather predictions or takes for
never
sure,
once.
Any predictions at all. So
yeah.
All right. So my who's hot? Fish fries, folks. It's officially the season. This is one of my favorite seasons, other than the fact that I'm getting fish fries most Fridays of the year. Now places are packed, but hey, I'm just welcoming everyone along. And if you've been watching along too with Trainwreck, I've been doing fish fry reviews, not really giving a ranking, but highlighting some spots, some videos we've already done. Our Gypsy Parlor, The Terrace, Weed Shacks, Sunny Reds. We got another one coming out this Friday. Every Friday, you'll get a fish fry one. And hey, I've been seeing too a ton of other people do their own reviews. And I love it. I love it how much this is blowing up because I'm watching too, taking notes. I know some people are taking notes on ours. So yeah. Get your fish fries, folks.
I got a fish fry last Friday from a spot that we used to inhabit quite frequently for Trainwreck. You might need to give it a shot.
Is this A?
Yeah, we can try it out. Amherst Ale House for sure.
Oh, I was planning on it. Yeah. I was at the Amherst Pizza and Ale House on Friday. What?
All right. So for my who's not, this one's kind of a bit of a bummer, but I got to do it. It's Lindsey Vonn, actually. I don't know if you saw the news.
I saw this X-ray, which looked unbelievable.
So she just comes out and says that, thanking her doctors, that with her injury, she could have had her leg amputated.
Oh, geez.
So it's great that didn't happen, and we're wishing a long recovery. But I'm choosing her as my not because the youth, youngin, everyone, everywhere. I think this is a great lesson. When you get an injury, allow yourself to properly heal. No one can defy physics, gravity, i.e. tears in their leg, and then go on and compete. Unfortunately, our girl, I love her so much, she flew a little too close to the sun, almost lost her leg because of that. Don't do that. Make sure if you're injured, you're taking your time to heal properly, or something even worse can happen.
Do you want to know some insult to injury?
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure her dog died the next day.
Jesus.
That's terrible.
All right.
Insult to injury. That's like injury to injury. That's not insult to injury.
I just thought I'd bring it.
Oh my God, we love poochies on this show.
I know.
Oh,
It's
By the way,
it's
but
terrible.
on the Bond note, like
terrible
that, I
week.
mean, that really was remarkable because everyone was like, we can't believe she's like doing it or whatever.
And she was posting fitness, like, look at,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
like,
still
I'm doing the
jump
lifts,
around
I'm doing
even
the
though I
lifts.
have a tear at MCL. Like,
Yeah,
it was
that's not
kind of
good.
it was kind of the real life version of that tweet. I think you guys have seen it, but whether you remember is another thing. The tweet that's like the haters said I couldn't, and the haters were right. Shout out to the haters. Like that's
It's
just
just-
like that was that. That was that in
it's
real life.
such a tough look when you're like, and again, too, she's an older athlete. She's a legend, but takes a spot from maybe someone else that could have
Yep.
competed better. Injured, goes out second run, shatters and has to be airlifted out of there. And again, not because she's not a fantastic athlete, but this is what I mean. Our bodies are our bodies. Physics are physics. There are laws to these sorts of things. You can't go against nature.
There are laws to these things. Luke, you got a hot or a not? I know you're back in the cold of Western New York after traveling around all these warm places.
Yeah, I mean, that was going to be my knot, and Slick took that. But what's hot? I got to go generators. Right now it's generator season.
Always on. Always on. Always on.
Yeah, no, we've seen negative temps for a while. Our grid's overpowered. People are losing power. We're moving a lot of generators this time of the year.
Love that. Love
After
that.
everyone feels the pain. No one does it before. It's after they go through it.
Unfortunately, yes. Let's realize if there's going to be a knot, make sure you're getting hot, dialing 68 flush on that phone for sure. But speaking of a numbers game, and speaking of playing by the rules, that is our CELLINO Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, hot or not. Who's hot, who's not. With that said, I think it's time to get into a little challenge, boys.
All right. Yeah.
Now, Luke, did you get told you're going to moderate this?
Yeah, well, I don't have wrapping paper, so I don't think I'm
We
competing,
got it.
right?
Don't worry. We got it.
I need, that's the one thing I don't need.
You don't need any wrapping paper?
I need
No,
some.
I do need. That's the one
Okay.
thing I do need.
Okay, here you go, Don.
Oh, you're giving me the big piece. Luke, you want to tell them what we're doing right now?
Yeah, so I mean, I walked in and found this out, but we have trucks. We're gonna simulate this truck wrap. Generally, we don't just cover the full vehicle, but I believe that's what they're going for. Is it a 60-second time for the best wrap truck? Is that what we're going with here?
60 seconds.
Get your timer out. So yeah.
Fireman coming.
I don't think you guys are gonna need 60 seconds to wrap these.
Fireman. Fireman.
Well,
I got
right.
that fire.
Is
I'm hollering. I got that
60
fire coming.
too
Try me.
much?
No, I think,
Yeah, wait,
I think
what the
60 seconds is good, but hold on, but we have to stop right now. We can't get any head starts. Can't be lit up. Alec, you got 60 seconds on the clock.
I got a clock.
Okay, Luke's got it.
I do.
Give us a ready, set, go, Luke.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah.
Can I be trusted?
Folks, remember,
Okay,
you can nominate your
thank you.
nonprofit today at CELLINOplumbing.com.
All right, you boys ready?
I think. I don't know.
Ready.
Engines ready. Get set. Waiting for Donnie here.
Yep. Let's go.
Go. 6 seconds on the clock.
Oh shit.
Different strategies here. Donnie's just ripping it apart. Slick with the trying to go quick with the scissors, but it's actually taking longer.
Yeah. Oh no.
All right, we got 20 seconds in. You got 40 seconds to go. I am shocked to see Maniac with the crisp, clean wrapping.
I got
As I
inside
say
paper
it.
showing. Where's the
We got
tape?
30 seconds. 30 seconds remaining.
The tape's not on the wheel.
Oh, I'm falling
Oh,
apart.
he was set up.
Yeah, I'm falling apart.
All right, we got 40 seconds passed. 20 seconds to go.
Oh, I need more paper.
Do we all agree on 15 seconds overtime?
Can I not allow this?
Or no, 68 seconds.
Oh, no.
68 seconds. 8
We'll do
seconds
68
overtime.
seconds. We'll do 68 seconds.
6, 8.
You got 5. Donnie's done. Donnie's done at 53. We'll take that into account here. We have 1 minute exactly.
Speed run.
No!
I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. All right. We grading this now? Are we grading this?
Coming out
Oh,
the
wow.
end.
Okay.
Slick did not finish in time.
He's not
That
wrapped.
is not a good wrap. That's not a good wrap.
He doesn't know.
That's on par for.
So we grading this? What are we? What's the best one?
Oh, no.
I mean, come on.
Oh,
Donnie
no.
clearly won this one, right? That's not even hard.
Oh, dude.
Finished first. It's actually wrapped well. Yeah.
That's nuts. You didn't even.
You were
didn't
my
wrap it
favorite.
up.
No, I said that's
Well,
nice.
Yeah.
This is a really
Give me the
good
gold
job.
medal.
That is
Give me
gold.
the
That is
gold
gold.
medal.
Gold, silver, bronze, Slick. Hey, you're close though.
I don't even want to wrap it anyway. This thing's cool.
Slick, do you want to apologize to anybody you cheated on as the bronze winner?
Oh, I didn't cheat. I earned this bronze medal.
Okay, earned. All right, huge shout out. Thank you. Huge shout out to Luke CELLINO for joining us, for moderating this madness here on Trainwreck
He's
today.
in dad mode already.
He's so excited. He's grabbing it all.
Adios, Trainwreck.
Shout out to Luke again.
Thanks, dude.
Get to CELLINOplumbing.com to nominate your favorite nonprofit for CELLINO Plumbing HVAC-E's truck wrap competition today. All kinds of excitement over there, boys. I think I may have got robbed there, honestly, but that was a good job.
I want to address something real quick.
Yes.
Though. I'm not throwing accusations. I did see in an earlier segment you taking pieces of tape.
I did.
Did you game your tape?
Whoa!
Did you game your pieces of tape?
Not a game. I want to address this.
Are
This is
you
really important.
serious?
This is really important. I thought that there was only one tape dispenser, and I was gonna have to share it.
Oh,
So I was like, I just want to say for the
know.
record, I had 5 pieces right here. But if 5 pieces was the difference, then that's cheating.
See, I was confident in my ability, so that I wasn't gonna say.
And then
that
he
till
tried
afterwards.
to deflect. He goes, Slick, how'd you cheat to get that bronze, buddy? You was ready to go with tape.
I was referencing the Olympic guy who.
Yeah, no, I know, but you're still shading.
No, you're changing my narrative.
You're
I
still
was not saying-
shading, even though you're the
not
perpetrator.
shading. There was not shading. USA.
Hey.
All right. With that said, huge shout out again, Luke, for coming on in, joining us from CELLINO Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. Folks, you heard it. If anything is going wrong, or maybe in the direction of not going the right way with your house, give a call to 68 Flush, and they're amazing customer service representatives and techs today. With that said, boys, it's time to straddle in. You feeling a little juiced up?
I'm feeling the power.
Feeling the power, folks. It is time for the Power of 4, sponsored by William Mattar Law Offices.
All right. It's one of those days on StreamYard. You only get 1 second. I was holding my breath.
It's supposed to be like this. It's just like
I could just play it a second.
got it in there for
2
Bill.
seconds.
For today, for folks, get yours in the chat right now. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. We are rocking and rolling. Trainwreck Sports, Herd of Buffalo. Make sure you're following both here on the Power of 4. We are talking Olympic takeaways. We've talked about our favorite things we're having our eye on. Now that these Olympics are officially in the books, what are you going to be taking away? Obviously, I think first and foremost, what a performance for USA Hockey, both sides.
Yeah, absolutely.
Golden goals each.
There's nothing like USA Hockey and the country rallying behind this set of young gentlemen and women each time the Winter Olympics come around. It's truly a beautiful thing. And like Don was saying, I'm really loving this for Buffalo and hoping that it carries in to Buffalo once again becoming a hockey town, because it's been way too long since youngsters have been deprived of seeing what this city looks like when good hockey is being played. And that starts at the U.S. level.
Yeah, and it's amazing, too. Again, first U.S. men's win since 1980. Now, I've seen some people being like, there's a lot of hype around this. You know, the women won, too. Let's be excited. I'm going to be honest and give women their due. U.S. women's hockey is a juggernaut. They've been winning nonstop. So, like, the excitement level, unfortunately, isn't as high because the expectation for them is gold.
The gold medal performance, they actually had to kind of come from behind 2 minutes or whatever. But expectations, they were minus 400.
Yeah.
They're minus 350.
And they've won, I think, 4 or 5 medals in that period where U.S. hasn't won a gold, 3 of them gold. So U.S. women's hockey, crushing,
2 Western New York gals, too.
Yes.
On that squad.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see if we can get them on Trainwreck today for sure. Even a sure thing can fail is something that I was noting down on these Olympic athletes. Practice every day. They train every day. There was even one that wasn't the quad god, and this female skater fell, and she did it on TikTok the next day on her live, like the exact thing. So it just shows.
Oh wow!
Sometimes you get in the head in these big performances. Our poor quad god, I feel for him. 8th.
Yeah.
8th.
Yeah.
Talk about
tough.
the biggest
I think he
rise
did come back and
and
win. He might have won a silver in another event afterwards.
He didn't get a gold though.
Okay. No,
I didn't get a gold.
He got one for the team. The team event.
I know he saved the team.
Yeah.
He couldn't save himself.
Yeah.
It's usually how it goes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything can happen.
Not everyone
okay, I
can
like
be
this
saved.
one. I don't know your guys' thoughts. if cheating needs to get called out in like real time in sports. Like too often we're waiting to like say something to someone else after or to bring it up to like a committee or whatever.
Even
that guy calling that guy out right on live TV or like in that, and now whether it was intentional or not, that was great TV. That was great drama and exactly what we want to see.
It was awesome, but even that Swedish bloke waited way too long to call it out. He was touching the rock like 2 or 3 times, and they saw multiple replays before it took like some little passing by comment to even be made for that whole interaction to start. You got to call that shit right when you see it.
I kind of forget that it was a passing by comment because like that guy on Canada just definitely should have not said it.
Yeah, he just
like,
walked
back on
It's
it.
like,
for
what
sure.
the I'm not fucking. And he totally got called out. I completely agree. That's why I've taken it upon myself. Monday night is when my bowling league plays. I've installed a camera at our line. So
This is huge.
I'm going to catch any of my friends trying to cheat because somehow I keep coming in second place every week. I am the always a bridesmaid, never a bride right now.
Wow.
It's hell.
Damn.
All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna have you put some turkeys together for sure and get you to victory lane with MJ.
Well, I bunt coach you up in no time.
You need some bunt coaching up for sure. But yeah, I love all that. And then Norway dominating the snow. Like we saw them out with a little lead from the beginning. Now I do think there's a loophole here. I want to talk about these medal counts real quick.
Yeah.
Like Olympic hockey just got 30 people gold medals. Right, or on each side, men's and women. So, like, the total number of people getting gold medals, I feel like U.S. won.
There's probably
Is that possible?
There might be an argument to be made. I don't know though. When they like basically doubled our medal count,
like the number of citizens who received a medal,
true, because
is more. Like that's kind of like a win in my book.
Well, too, I think it's skewed in why. So it says here they've won the most medals the last 3 Winter Olympics and most gold in the last 4. Here's the thing: they clean up in the cross country skiing, the biathlon, all those like sports that don't really see a lot of people, especially the biathlon. You don't really see a lot of Americans even competing in that, let alone coming close to playing. They had the one guy that won 6 different golds in 6 different cross country events. So it's kind of like Michael Phelps in the Summer Olympics, where there's so many like distances and different events. While hockey, you get one event.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. Hockey, you get one event. Curling, one event. Like, you know what I mean? So,
what if you had shootout become its own event in hockey? I mean, with so many crazy things, I feel like that's not like absurd.
I mean, with what the Olympics did in the summer, what about a separate 3v3, especially with everyone bitching about the overtime?
I like the idea of a 3v3, but I just feel like it would be funny if you got to like Italy versus Canada after 4 shooters, they were like tied.
Yeah.
You're like, great.
That betting line would be insane.
Oh, because that would really insane.
Have a 3-on-3 version where the periods are like only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Have a shootout version of the event. I don't know. I mean, you could really make it almost like the All-Star game. Have a sharpshooter event.
I think you're onto something. 5-on-5 for the first period.
Oh.
4-on-4, 15 minutes for the second period, and then 10-minute third period of 3-on-3. I mean, 3-on-3 is electric.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone hates it.
Because it's probably like fatiguing. It's probably like it's less like skill team game.
Especially too, we only see it in overtime.
Yeah.
So you see one goal and it's over. Think about 10 minutes of 3-on-3.
You're going to see a lot of goals.
If you were down 4-1 with 6 minutes to go in 3-on-3, you wouldn't say you're done.
No, not at all.
That's all I'm saying. So very interesting to see. Would like to see some tweaks as we get going. Speaking of tweaks as we get going, we got the sports calendar. So we got the Sabres coming back on Wednesday. They'll be at New Jersey. So they're going to have, we were talking in the pre-show, they're going to have to deal with the first national Jack Hughes recognition crowd of anywhere, basically, in the United States.
It's going to be a tough atmosphere for the return to Sabres hockey.
It's going to be
homecoming for Lindy, too.
Homecoming, yeah, a little going back to his former, that's like a side piece.
Yeah.
We're his home.
Yeah, for sure.
That's his like,
that's why I quoted
that's his side piece that he like got married to for like 6 years before he came back. But then we got the sports calendar I was looking at. Obviously, we have entertainment as well. Next 60 days, boys. By the way, 60 days ago at this point would have put us in like a couple days before Christmas. World Baseball Classic. Elimination Chamber this weekend. NFL free agent in 2 weeks. Free agency in 2 weeks. College basketball craziness kind of already underway. We have a top 10 matchup tonight. MLB opening day, Masters, WrestleMania, NBA, NHL playoffs starting, and NFL draft. So a lot to get into. We got the Combine, too.
And then
Yeah,
right
crazy.
after that, World Cup.
World Cup.
World Cup
Oh, my
comes in
goodness.
North America. I'm getting choked up over it.
Yeah, you are getting
So
emotional. For sure. No, that'll be crazy. Obviously, there'll be a lot of, I would expect similar patriotism to how we saw it with this USA hockey.
Hopefully, yeah, absolutely. And all North America kind of coming together to host that one. So should be interesting.
Now, you were shit talking the Storm in the Northeast right now. You think it's a lightweight? It's not really. That I saw an overhead. It looked pretty intimidating.
It's nothing more than a dusting.
I think Massachusetts is getting hammered. more than New
Massachusetts
York
is
City.
getting
Oh,
crushed.
they're probably.
I'm down with that.
They probably
hit
don't
them,
know.
hit them hard.
They probably don't know what
it's
to
like
do.
it's like in Ocean's
Welcome
13.
to what we go through.
In Ocean's 13, where they're trying to knock down the bill, or like kind of like just cause a little seismic activity, they just like hit them again.
Yeah.
They probably don't know what to do with themselves over there.
Yeah. So eat it, Patriot.
We got
Fans.
okay. By the way, did we see this? Michael Jordan back in victory lane for the second week in a row.
What happened?
He won again. He's
Yeah,
addicted.
his team won again.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
addicted.
let's go.
MJ's addicted. No controversy this
Redick
time.
or Wallace? Who was this?
I didn't even see. I just saw that MJ is addicted to being a
that is-
NASCAR.
LeBron fans are down bad right now.
LeBron doesn't even have any NASCAR titles.
He did just get
So you know what
43,000
happened,
though.
right?
Yeah.
MJ saw the discourse and the videos, and he said, "I took that personally."
Yeah, definitely took that personally for sure. I mean,
I'm winning
honestly,
the next one too.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people saying this may be a Floyd Mayweather type run. He may never lose in NASCAR again. It's like a shark when it gets taste for blood.
Floyd announced he's coming out of retirement.
Floyd
You see
coming
that?
out of retirement. We didn't even put that in the rundown. How ridiculous is that? 10 years he's been out.
10 years, but it feels like he's come out of retirement 5 times still somehow. Do you think the fight with Tyson's going to happen?
Is that why the McGregor announcement came out? Because Mayweather did an announcement?
No.
Okay, well, I do not think the fight with Tyson's going to happen. It shouldn't
I don't either.
happen.
It
First
shouldn't,
off.
yeah.
Tyson would literally get killed.
By Mayweather?
Yes.
Maybe.
What? Because the heavyweight difference? Like he's gonna run around for 8 rounds.
Well, that's
was what Mayweather-
that's what Floyd's famous for. Defensive boxing.
yeah,
I don't
like, it's literally running around.
I don't think he'd like lay it on Mike. You know, like I
Lay
can't.
it on me.
Mike would be swinging for the fences, and Floyd would just be dancing.
What has a better chance of happening in the next 2 years? Mayweather, Tyson, or, and this is honestly, McGregor versus No Name.
McGregor, no name.
Like, they're really just going to put him out against, like, a literal no name? I thought that was a trash talk thing, and it's actually going to be, like,
It's not going to be
somebody important.
It's not going to be a no name.
I'm saying, like, a literal no name.
UFC fans will know who they are, but there's a good chance that the general public will be like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean?
99 people out of 100 will be like, who is this guy?
Maybe not 99.
How many people, okay, in your opinion?
Because how many people do you think out of 100 knew who Cowboy Cerrone was at the time?
That was literally going to be my next thing.
Yeah.
How many people out of 100 do you think knew who Cowboy was? 5 or 10?
I was going to say like 15 or 20.
Okay, so
15,
one out of
20
six,
is
one out of
generous.
6 or 1 out of 5
15.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you think it's literally a chance that it could be a 1 in 100 people know this next guy? I just feel like McGregor would never do that. I think they're both long shots. That's why I'm asking you.
Well, it's tough to even say because I still think McGregor never fights in the UFC again.
McGregor, he gets just as much attention just to talk. He just needs to keep talking.
You got to
Speaking
think
of,
though, with the new Paramount deal, I don't know if he's got any fights left on his deal. He might have to construct a new one with Dana. I know there was some talk about that. What
Yeah,
you
well,
got,
I was
Don?
just going to say, speaking of McGregor, I meant to add this to the rundown. Did you guys see the Gavin McKenna
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
overtime goal that he does to McGregor?
the billionaire
Like
strut.
2 games after knocking out a guy at a bar.
ridiculous.
Someone else made that famous before McGregor, but we'll
Okay.
redact his name
Oh,
for now.
Yeah, McGregor was like retweeting. He was all hyped on it. So like,
Yeah, no, for sure.
he's
The
apparently claiming it as his thing.
McGregor,
So-
yeah, well,
McGregor likes
everything- yeah.
anything that can keep him relevant.
Return to the
For-
Mac.
What's the
For
name of
this
what's the
kick.
name of the tequila? Or the
Proper 12.
or Proper 12.
We should get a proper 12 deal.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Get that McGregor money.
We had I did throw this in there. Cody with the pizza.
This was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, this is nuts.
This was.
First
We were
off-
talking about it yesterday, driving home from the U.S. game.
Yeah.
This
But I
was-
got garlic bread.
You know,
I almost
can we
wanted to
pull
hit
this
him up
up?
and be like, I don't know if Barstool allows this, but could you come out and talk about this? Like,
yeah,
I would
you
love
know
to.
when Like it's like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. Like life finds a way. Like he just finds a way to get in these situations. Like, and first off, did he pay $60 for one pizza and breadsticks?
Apparently,
That's what he claims.
It looked like
I'm
a
guessing
regular sized pizza and like breadsticks.
So I was doing the math. I'm like, with delivery, sure, but I feel like if you got delivery directly from the pizza place, it wouldn't be that much.
No,
it might have been like an Uber
secondary
Eats.
fees for sure.
Oh yeah, knowing
thing
Cody
going
too,
on.
he definitely got Uber Eats from like the
No, you're right.
farthest
This
place
was like
and
a
claimed
$43 order that had like $6 in fees, and then he tipped like
but
$11.
There's so many levels to this that are funny. First, that he's like thinks he has to pay this out of pocket. Like the richest,
Should we pull this up?
the
Should we
richest
pull it up?
media company in the okay.
Like I didn't mean to add it, but we can.
No.
Like it's just an
As long
absolutely.
as we're allowed.
and then it's also like classic. Like they point out the actual issue to him. Like they bring everyone around the pizza and they count the number of people, and it still doesn't
He
register.
still thinks it's all as good. He's like, yeah, eat up. You hungry?
And then I don't know
All
if you.
right, I got it whenever
Okay.
we're ready.
Yeah. Let's put it on here. I love this clip.
They're like 3 minutes long.
We'll watch the first like 90 seconds.
It's not enough. Is that what you?
I paid $60 for this.
He immediately resorts to like, poor me.
Yeah.
I paid $60.
I thought you'd done this before.
Order pizza.
He's like, you can expense it. He's like, yeah, of course.
What? 1,
Like a
2, 3,
Pay
4,
for food
5,
for the office out of pocket.
6. Seven. There's 24
counting slices.
per person.
There's square slices, so that's not a
And,
real slice.
and then he does the math drastically wrong when laid out to him by Titus.
Okay.
I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm doing a nice thing, I thought. I'll grab this for This is great. Getting scissors.
Like the funniest parts, like we can probably pause at any point after this,
Yeah.
but literally is just like so in his own universe. Like he like I paid $60 for this. Like
I mean, I
like
tried.
then he's doing the math. Like everything he says
His
is just
math
so,
is very wrong.
he's just yelling out like
He's like, that's 6 slices each.
His
He's like,
math
no,
is
that's
so
4.
wrong.
He's like,
that's
it's like,
less
I
than
think it's
4.
less than 4. But he quickly corrects the less than 4. And again, we're talking about square slices, Don, or whoever said that,
Yeah.
which is like literally like probably 3 square slices is like a normal slice.
And those square aren't like the Picasso square where they're like
No,
big and meaty.
no,
Those
that's
are,
a
like,
sheet.
small.
That's a sheet
Those are,
square.
like,
That's a
small
sheet square.
squares where
Yeah.
they cut a circular into squares.
Which,
There's
by the
that.
way, is sus
You
in
get,
its own
you
right.
get, I think, White Boy Rick saying this is like a pizza party with the teachers, right? And Cody's like, yeah, teachers were paying out of pocket too. It's just like the idea that you don't know you can expense like ordering food for an
For
office
like employees, for like,
for
especially
like
content.
the company with that much money to blow. I mean, it's just incredible. And again, Slick and I were laughing so hard driving home yesterday when he's like, hey, but at least I got breadsticks. And there's like, they can each have to like tear it in half for one. I mean, it's incredible. I miss that guy. That's all I was thinking
I
about
miss
when
him too, man.
watching that. So wish our brother the best. That was hilarious.
Yes,
Maybe
it
one
was
day.
very ridiculous.
Maybe one day, some way, he'll find his way onto Trainwreck today.
We'll see. We'll figure. I think he's still on his upward trajectory there for sure. Fanatics saw a post, a Josh Rosen kaboom, which is equivalent to like these like holograph cards.
Kaboom.
Yeah, kaboom.
Wow.
$26,400.
Why?
New
Maybe
all-time.
it's
By the way,
just
this is a
rare.
new all-time record for any Josh Rosen card.
So I saw
I
that
guess there's. Yeah, go on. Go on.
it's a PSA 9.5. It's not even a 10.
It's not even a 10.
And it's selling for that much. Josh Rosen, who currently works at a bank.
People are saying, allegedly, I'm just throwing this out here, money laundering in plain sight.
How would that even work?
well, the person who owns it is the person you want to give $25,000 to or something.
Yeah.
So you just set up a sale where you can be like, well, I did this to this, and bang, nobody's gonna look. Oh, it's a sale of a card.
Drugs.
Yeah.
But literally, there's no market. The only other blurb I've seen is that there's a secret collector out there trying to get all the 2018 round one kabooms, and he has like 25 or more of like the first round, and this is one of those like white whales, like where he's got to have
and maybe he plans on selling them as a whole set or something.
Listen, in the card game, we learned through ripping packs open of the Victory Series Desert Storm. You don't always have to be good to be the wanted card. The rare card everyone wanted was the Saddam Hussein one.
Yes.
So
bro,
I would say the difference between him and Josh Rosen, if we're talking football, is not too crazy.
Your boy pulled a Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
And a holographic gas station.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's all about rarity. They don't have to be good, I don't think.
Wasn't it a holographic Margaret Thatcher or no, a holographic gas station?
No, that's crazy. I got the holographic
gas station.
That was in the
that was the Deadbeat Dads pack.
Well, yeah. You were talking multiple lines of cards.
Yeah, I'm just saying a day was had.
A day was most definitely had. Yeah. There's no debate about that. A night was unfortunately not had in Vancouver on Friday night. Banditos fall to the Warriors. Just no gas in the tank when they needed it most. Got dominated in that second half and never could really come back.
Every comeback they tried to make, it felt like Vancouver had an answer for as
Vancouver's a top 4 team, so no slouch. But it's not getting any easier this week. You got Saskatchewan coming to Banditland. Saskatchewan, #1 team in the NLL. So
is that on Friday?
Yeah, Saturday. But now you have a must-win. You have a must-win in Banditland for sure. Cannot be losing that game. Speaking of wins, you got Bridgman winning at the PGA 80-1. That's all I'm saying is like there's a lot of 80-1s hitting out there, like you had the Goddard ups and everything.
Can you talk about who you had now?
Who'd you have?
I had Tommy Fleetwood.
Okay.
Oh wow, wasn't he leading for a bit?
No, he was. His slow start. He was -2 after 1, but he was 3 back after round 2, and I was like, here we go, like Fleetwood.
Yeah.
He didn't hit the gas on Saturday, and Bridgman played out of his mind. Fleetwood put in another -4 yesterday. He finished top 7. He's like he was up there, but he was never really in contention. Unfortunately. Yeah, but nothing worth crashing out about, boys. I wish I could crash out more. Maybe we'll lock something in this weekend. But with that said, let's check in with the Trainwreck Sports Crash Outline, brought to you by our friends, sponsored by William Mattar Law Offices. Don, what do we got going on in the crash outline?
No calls. I was hoping maybe we'd get some USA Celebration calls, but probably should have plugged the number last night. I'll take responsibility for that.
We could have got our first Canadians. We could have really gotten we missed a chance to get Alberta.
International expansion.
What do you say?
I said international expansion.
Oh yeah, let's expand. Yeah, let's get that out there. So yeah.
Some people are saying 51 is on the way. Just kidding.
51 state, 51st.
Yeah,
state.
I was just.
But then we
respect our friends up north.
But then we can't beat them in hockey.
Exactly.
I think you're talking about Greenland.
Yeah, well, that too.
No, fuck that.
But yeah, hit up the number 716-226-6263. Call or text. You're gonna have to leave a message. This is not a live line. And what do we say, Slick?
Do not crash out online. Crash out on our line.
That's right.
How much longer? Before we wrap up Trainwreck today, for all our fine folks, how much longer until it becomes that tense in the Sabres season as it was yesterday?
Got to get to late March.
I was literally going to say 1 month away. And again, if we win, if we go 8-1 out of the Olympic break, then that takes a lot of pressure off, obviously, because then you can kind of
then it's right away.
Yeah, well then you're feeling great. But I'm saying, I think. Probably last week of March is going to be when things start to heat up in that Sabres. I think hopefully we can come out of the break as strong as we went into it, even with those couple losses.
Birthday's right around the end of March. All I want for my birthday is a Sabres playoff run. Clip that.
Yeah, we'll see. I got faith in the boys, but also I remember how the season started. We were slow out of the gates and really had to catch a rhythm. Hoping that doesn't happen. Luckily, a lot of guys have still been on their skates playing, and we, 2 of our best guys have been playing all during the break a bit against some of the best players in the world. So the competition's there. It's got to come out, take care of business.
I like that.
Sorry, Jack.
We
You got a
got-
gold, but not a W.
We got Devils on Wednesday. Who do we got on Saturday or
Tampa,
Friday?
I think. Or no, Tampa's Saturday.
Tampa's Saturday. Okay, so it's Devils Wednesday. Yeah,
Panthers
Tampa's.
and Tampa back to back again.
Oh, so wow. So we have another back to. Oh, okay, so this is
In
3
Florida,
games.
Which
3 games in 4 days is crazy. Low-key.
yeah.
Get out of here. What are you looking? What are you,
We're,
Captain Jack Sparrow? You're looking ahead.
Yeah. But
Looking at
we're,
these wins
hey,
we're
last
about to
time we
stack
had-
up, baby.
Last time we had that back to back though, it was pretty good. Took care of business against Panthers. Got a point out of.
Yeah, 3 out of
The
4. I
Lightning,
mean,
so-
we'll take any 3 out of 4 as we continue to go here in the season for sure.
We
Make
could
sure
go
to
about 5 out of 6 this week. That'd be great.
I like
Take care
that.
of
Oh, 5
business
out of 6.
Wednesday.
5 out of 6 we'll be feeling just as confident as we were, 12 games ago or whatever. For certain. Folks, make sure you're following along again. Trainwreck Sports, Herd of Buffalo for all the exciting craziness. We debuted our Wilson Farms preview last week as well, so stay tuned for that unsolved mystery coming from our friends at LOL Buffalo. But huge week ahead. Obviously, it doesn't seem like it's getting any warmer, unfortunately.
Nope. Won't be getting warmer. I'm going to be getting a little warmer though. Saturday, I'm heading to New Orleans for a couple days.
Oh, going to party with the Buff.
Oh yeah, I'm on Shia LaBeouf search.
Yeah, Shia
okay.
LaBeouf watch for sure. We'll have to have you do some wing reviews while you're down there. We're definitely looking to stock up, I know.
Yeah,
We get into the new season for sure.
definitely going to try to do that. Probably going to get out there again in the cold because I did that. Just had to do it before I left. But yeah, gotta get back out there. Stay warm the best way you can, folks.
Folks, make sure you're staying warm because things are heating up here in the Trainwreck Sports neighborhood. Slick L on my left, Don on the 1s and 2s, Alec in the saddle with us. A huge shout out to our guest, Luke CELLINO. He seemed like he warmed up as he went on, but he's a little stiff
Yeah,
at the
he was
beginning.
feeling out
a
the
couple, you
situation.
threw a couple clappers on the blocker, and then, he got loose.
It's like when the generator's like in the wall, then you start moving,
Yes. Hey, listen, listen, let me just say something. It's good to be in the generator business right now for sure. So we'd love to see that. Yeah, and give your folks at, if you're having anything going on with your home, give the folks at 68 Flush a call. But again, huge shout out to you for tuning in. We have a great start to our week with this episode. We got a big week ahead with the Sabres returning, Bandits in action back at Banditland. Let's have a great week, and let's start by having a good day now.